on our way to Germany today.
Wow, it's kind of busy. I mean, these are all cool, but we're definitely here for the cars that look like spaceships.
And there's a sunset. How can this get any better?
Good morning, good morning. This is day 3 of our trip from Paris to the northernmost city on the planet, Longyearbyen.
Longyearbyen.
Today we're taking a tiny tram for 15 minutes to get across the border into Germany so we can start taking this €9 train deal. That tram's leaving like 5 minutes from now.
Jacob, how was your first hostel experience?
Very hot. It's hostels like this one that make me feel like I'm too old for hostels.
Hostels. Fun, affordable places to stay. Don't always expect good sleep.
€1.80 to get to Germany. Day 3. Jacob picks out everything we do today. Oh, what an exciting day. How do you feel?
It's a lot of pressure, but I'm ready to spend some money.
He's been waiting for this day.
I know where we're going. So really from there, I just need to pick food. I get to make Josh eat like a human.
I feel like we do.
But before all that, the first thing we have to do is finish my crossword so my streak doesn't end.
Germany now.
That was the first time we ever took a tram to cross the land border, and that's pretty cool. Sorry, this is our last budget meal, though. Jacob didn't get to pick this meal, so I'm sorry. I'm actually really excited that Jacob's picking our meals today.
So far, so good. I think the biggest advantage of this ticket so far is that we're getting to see parts of Germany that otherwise we would have just literally never seen. You see, the €9 pass was only valid on local trains, which meant that we had a lot of extra time to get a workout in or get some voiceovers done. Those are the trains you can't take, unfortunately.
One's all about the €9 pass.
Our first train in Germany was packed, and I mean packed. It seems like everybody else had gotten the memo too. The €9 pass was a pretty good deal. I gotta say, I mean, kind of expected this.
Das ist AD2, ne?
Das ist AD2, ja.
Ja.
Wow, it's kind of busy. Our next train leaves in 3 minutes. I honestly don't know if we're gonna make it, or if there's gonna be anywhere to even get on. We're in Stuttgart. We made it. All right, so what are we doing now?
Let's get food.
Let's get food.
What do you got? No?
Right.
Okay.
Jacob is now trying to decide on what he wants to eat for lunch, but not only that, but he has to decide also what we're eating because he has to make all the decisions today. So
I don't envy him.
I decide that you get to pick what you're eating.
okay, thank you for allowing us this.
You made a great choice.
Yorma's always the right choice. What'd you get?
I got a Leberkäse. Leberkäse, I forget, but it's my favorite thing.
Leberkäse.
It's like real Spam. Real.
What about you?
It's a pretzel sandwich with like cream cheese and chives. It's really tasty.
The one decision that Jacob didn't have to make today was the hotel that we're staying at. So we have a bunch of IHG points left over, so we used about 15,000 of them to book the Holiday Inn in Stuttgart, which is not actually in Stuttgart. It's like this 20-minute train ride away.
Are we balling out of control?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Are we gonna fit? Yay! Look at all this space we have.
Jacob then kindly allowed our resident introvert Lisa some much-needed alone time.
Have fun.
Bye.
Bye. See you later tonight. I love those guys, but sometimes you just need some alone time. And I have to finish a video.
After exactly 4 minutes in the hotel, we are now out to head to where? Where are we going?
We're going back downtown.
Back into Stuttgart. Jacob's planned a pretty full day for us today. We are gonna go climb a hill overlooking the city right now. And then right after that, we're gonna make our way to the Mercedes-Benz Museum. And then after that, we're climbing another hill. Unfortunately, I don't think that this city is on most people's radar for visiting as a tourist. The more that we're walking around it, the more that we're seeing it. There's so many huge, wide open green spaces. It's absolutely beautiful. God, I'm sounding like my parents now, getting all excited about parks. Little section of the Berlin Wall. I'm seeing everybody up here eating ice cream from the ice penguin across the street. So I just ordered this entire thing in German, and then at the last sentence, she spoke to me in English.
Thank you.
There's just nothing that makes you feel worse about your ability to speak another language and when that happens. I can see why this is the thing you get up here. This is, yes. Now, what's the plan?
Mercedes-Benz Museum.
So we're about to head into the Mercedes-Benz Arena, and so we're about to head into the Mercedes-Benz Museum. We want to go to the arena. And for those of you who've been watching this channel for any length of time, especially back in the van life days, you'll know that we're not exactly fans of Mercedes-Benz. So I just want you to know, I just want you to hear me out there, that no matter what I see in there, and there'll probably be some really cool stuff in there, but no matter what I see in there, it's not going to change my opinion of how I feel about Mercedes-Benz Sprinter vans. I think it'll actually be pretty cool. I mean, these are all cool, but we're definitely here for the cars that look like spaceships. They have these like fancy headphone things that look kind of like F1 driver headphones. This is actually a really cool museum. They kind of give you the context of what else was happening in the world at the time, as well as the type of vehicles that people were driving. Talking about both the aviation as well as the Zeppelins, which I've always wanted to ride in a Zeppelin, but probably I'll never be able to. It's been a fun experience so far. I think we're almost getting to the future space cars.
But now, finally, to the speedy race car.
So what do you think? What's your review?
Super fun. And I think the way we did it with the evening pass, where you have an hour and a half for €6, is definitely the way to do it. And I finally got to see some F1 cars up close, which was very exciting.
The one thing that I couldn't help but notice was missing throughout all this. Not a single Sprinter van.
Well, miss, I guess I'll be on my way now.
What are we off to next?
We're gonna go meet Lisa.
I finished the video.
Nice.
All right, Jacob, what are we getting for dinner?
Kebabs and pizza. I don't mean to be hyperbolic, but it was just extremely, extremely good. Very good.
And of course, Jacob had a plan for us to work off all that kebab pizza that we just had.
Okay.
Over the hill.
Apparently, if you come here during not sunset or night hours, they have actual wine tours here, which would be really, really cool. But there is something really special about being out here. It's so quiet. It's so beautiful. I never knew that all these wineries existed here.
I've always thought of Stuttgart as a big industrial town, and I guess I haven't really heard that much about it otherwise. We were seeing an entire side of this city that I didn't even know existed.
This hike is truly incredible. You can see vineyards and vineyards over vineyards and grapes everywhere, and the sun setting and roses. So pretty.
I'm sure the view at the top is going to be amazing, but this right here is the biggest deal.
We made it to the top, and it is very, very beautiful. Very, very romantic. Lots of couples here.
Which makes sense. This was built by King William I for his wife Queen Catherine. She had asked to be buried here, so he literally demolished the entire castle that was on this spot and built this beautiful thing right on top of the ruins. That's romance, and maybe some madness. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference when you're in love.
And there's a sunset. How can this get any better? Such a good day.
So when we first started this trip 3 days ago, I can't believe it's only been 3 days. 3 days ago, I didn't think that we'd end up here. I didn't think that we'd be doing any of this. Even though this trip so far has been entirely different than what I thought it would be, I gotta say, it's feeling pretty right now. We're definitely still trying to get to the northernmost city in the world. We're definitely going to still get to Longyearbyen. I don't know if I can actually say that concretely because it's so far away, but we're definitely still gonna try to do that. It just feels like this today was exactly the change of pace that we needed. We're taking a bit of a different approach to things. So, you know, if you're into this sort of thing and you want to see more of it, just hit subscribe and then these videos will automatically show up because we're going to be putting one out all the time. We're literally filming every single day of this thing. The wheel shows well today. Yeah. Thanks for the awesome day, Jacob.
Yay, thanks guys. What a fun day. And a fun adventure.
Whoa, we're in cinematic mode now. Wow.
Do I look like
Wow.
Tom Cruise yet?
For those of you who haven't been here before, kebab is not just meat on a stick, although it is kind of on a stick here.
Now, for those of you who don't know, this is tinfoil.
Thanks for watching. I gotta sneeze. Sorry.
No, I have to say. Thanks for watching.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Hi, kitty. What do you got to tell us? So many things to say.